Now this is a try on haul video I first got. So the first removable collar I ever got was when I was 7, 2003, and the father of the two eldest, so from the same mother but they have a different father, he used to be in the French Marines, so he used to have a uniform, but he joined in the 70s. So he gave me his detachable collar, and which was not starched, and I never restarched it. It dated from probably the 80s or 70s, 1980s or 1970s, but now recently I purchased my very first antique removable collars. These are linen, starched in France, a box of originals. I never opened it. I purchased it from the French eBay. It got shipped to our place in France, and my sister brought it back because she came back recently. And so these are my very first antique collars, i.e. from at least 1920, I guess much older. And it is a box of 5 New York stock removable collars. I don't even know if they fit or not, but these are starched linen or cotton, not celluloid, no celluloid, or not even paper or anything. These are actual genuine fabric to be restarched. The idea is that out of the 5 I would keep one as a model, not wear it. I would wear the other 4 if they do fit, and once they do get dirty I would starch them again using the traditional methods I have explained upon this channel, which I have explained, which Antique Menswear channel by Alan White has explained. So also all the techniques. So it came in that box, that eBay box. Now there's the original box I know inside, the original collar box of the shop, the collar, because there's a new stock. This is the eBay box, the modern box. And I never even saw the antique box. I never took it out. I only saw the photographs. Ooh, a small antique box of collars. Great Scott. Oh, I do love it. It smells so old-timey, and there's the model of the removable collar there. This is so authentic, by George. This could date from the 1890s, for all one knows. This is the true thing from the Sherlock Holmes era. Great Scott. So it's wrapped in paper. I don't know if this is the original paper. I fancy it is, but it does look a tad new. So maybe he added more new paper. Oh, that's so stiff. By George. These are 5 identical collars that have not been worn. They're not identical. To have different styles. Oh, this is so superb to have different styles. They even fit. They do fit. By Jove, this one is a double round, and it is so pure authentic because it is there. Usually it is not that detailed on modern reproductions. There's a gap so that the stud can pull through easily and not be stuck there. And also on that one, this is a more normal modern shape. They are quite stiff, but not super stiff. Actually, the things I started using the Staffler, the original 1890s shirt, I started using the Staffler is stiffer. Because again, the French were starching with wax. These are clearly wax starched, for they are shinier than what I starched with the Staffler or what Alan White did using the canvas method. The canvas and all Staffler thing would not get it as shiny, but it would get it a bit stiffer. This is stiffer. This is the sword-in batten collar of an 1891 American shirt. This is a French removable collar. Not quite as stiff, but still very stiff. It's not extremely so, but it is shinier. I don't know if it shows on the camera. This is less shiny. This was starched using Staffler. And then I have something which I started using Alan White's exact chemist way, using glycerin. And it is super stiff. It is in late 1910s, early 1920s evening shirt. Look how stiff those piqué cuffs, muscular cuffs are. This is much stiffer because also the material is different. But even the collar band there, which is simply cotton. But because it is cotton, it probably got stiffer. This is super stiff, but not as shiny. This was used I followed Helen White's chemist method, but using glycerin instead of turpentine, as he recommends. So these are all originals, by the by, but just not with the original starch. I got them unstarched. The originals, they were not starched back in the day, all the starch had been washed out of them prior to stalling. And so I had restarched them. So there's a double round style, a modern turned down style, I mean more modern, which are all from the same era, and then there's another double round, but I fancy this one is higher and it is also shorter. I think this one is a bit too small for me. I love that style. This one is a bit longer than the other turn around, I think. Yes, it is a tad more. This is more a sort of Aberdeen style, it's called. And that would be more double round. It's a higher length. And then to actually have an imperial color, oh no, is it not imperial? And then to have, I think they are all the same style except for two of them. More or less the same style, but some are too small, unfortunately. Damn. Yes, he did say they were different sizes. This is a 36 centimeters. It says inside the band. Inside the band there, it says the size. 36 centimeters. That one is 36 also, so it should fit still. That one is 36 also there. That one is stiffer, the inside. It's less smooth. So I reckon the leaf is cotton. The other ones, the leaf is linen because it's smoother inside the leaf. So if it is less smooth, it must be cotton. So this is probably, or it has been restarched perhaps. Because the markings are gone, so perhaps this one has been worn and restarched, yes, because it is a bit worn. The other ones are not worn out there where it falls, where the leaf falls. This one also has been restarched, I guess, for the markings inside. The size markings are gone. They must have been washed out whilst in the process of laundering them. So that is all for today, I mean for that video. They are not as shiny as my original late 1910s French removable bosom. This one is a bit more flexible even, but more shiny. This is a little bit stiffer, but less shiny. This is still very shiny, more so than British collars. This is, yes, and it does have flexibility to them. Some are more flexible than others. Probably to start with more. The ones that have not been worn are less flexible because they have clearly not, the fabric is still stronger. And at least I think 3 of them fit at least. So obviously they are a snug and comfortable fit, but it is the point of being dressed like that. So I will and I have something else to show, which has nothing to do with shirts. It is not an undergarment. Obviously shirts back then were considered undergarments, and to some extent detachable colours, but that is an overgarment. This is an actual garment. It took me 5 weeks to find it. It took me more. I was looking for a pair of black trousers, original trousers, and I found it upon the Ukrainian Etsy, not eBay, Etsy. And it came all the way from Ukraine, a country in war, and so I was afraid of them being blown to pieces before it even arrived. But it did arrive to France, alright, and my sister brought it back. Obviously it costed less, and it could not even ship to Dubai, so I have everything shipped to France. I do the internet in Dubai, I have the things from eBay or Etsy shipped to France, and then when my sister and or mother go to France, or if I go back to France, and come back, whomever comes back, they are brought back to Dubai. And I have not opened them. This is extremely rare. My dating is for the late 19th century, black trousers. I opened them for the first time. I need a blasted thing. Ta-da!